Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab, Luke Weaver. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. That misses the zone, and 1-1.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
He's done a great job making contact recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Vientos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. That's down and in. One down, base is empty. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 out, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Take it, base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch, and he just misses. And delivers outside. Man at first, 1 away. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. Home run number 10 on the year. And the Mets on the board first. It's 2-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
1 down. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Fought off foul. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away down.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Jose Butto. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Digging in, Ben Rice.
1 ball, no strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next offering is fouled back.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Judge rips that one. Nimmo sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Weaver back to work. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball one. One ball. 2 strike.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full.
3-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now the Mets DH, Tyrone Taylor. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate. He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. And ball 1. Two outs, base is empty.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And that's in for a strike. Two outs. This to third. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
So digging in, Jose Azocar. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that ball is gone. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now here is Francisco Lindor. Just missed.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And that one missing low. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good eye in that spot.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Buto. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings. But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
In the air, left field. Nimmo ranging after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Jason Dominguez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
There's a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Out to short. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
First and second, 2 outs. J.C. Esquera stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground. And foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. And the count's even at 2. And downstairs.
Okay.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Back in the Bronx, here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And the 1-0. Movement in the Yankees pen. Yerry De Los Santos, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Hill getting loose as well. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center. He sends it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luke Weaver will depart, and the opener strategy clearly didn't work out this time. New arm coming on. We'll be back after a short break.
Now pitching for the
Yerry
Yankees,
De Los Santos takes over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Yerry De Los Santos.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. That one inside. 1-0. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's in there, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Nimmo batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And the next pitch is way outside.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1.
Marte.
And that's down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. LeMahieu gets it to first. Marte retired. And that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Yankees,
Stepping in,
Jorby
Jorby Bebos. A little bit low. The next offering misses. Now 2-0. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That just misses, and now it's filled up 3-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
The center fielder, number
So the batter
12.
now will be Trent Grisham. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Inside.
Throw to second. Out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The first baseman, number 22. Ben.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Ben Rice. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And misses inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Man at second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Ball 3.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Rice stands at second with 2 gone. Hit in the air, center field. Acuna settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back now with the Subway Series.
The catcher,
and here's the
13,
catcher, Luis Torrens. De Los Santos, in his second season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Mets.
Man at first, nobody out. Tyrone Taylor digs in now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball 1 to Taylor.
1 ball, no strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner takes off. Fouled off left side. And a 1-1. Ripped to right, base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Fielder, number 2, Luis Angel.
First and second,
Acuna.
no outs. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
To short, could be 2. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The right fielder, number 18.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And stepping in is the speedy Jose Azocar.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that one sliced foul. And that's outside. Two on, 1 out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
3-1.
And they're all loaded up.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
So the batting order turns
Lindor.
over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In the air, right field. Bellinger under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
The third baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mark Vientos. He's already homered in this game. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
2 outs. And it's fouled away. Here's a 2-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1 to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Clay Holmes. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And here comes Bellinger. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Cody Bellinger.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Just missed. And that is out of play. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Volpe in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Holmes checks the runner. Volpe back in on a dive. Volpe leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball left side. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
My
DJ.
goodness, Chris. He had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there. Going, gone! He shoots one out to right, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And stepping in for the Yankees, J.C. Esquera. First pitch misses.
Oh, that's inside.
And that's in there at the knees.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Center field. Acuna settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now with the Subway Series. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. De Los Santos back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one high in the air to left center. Dominguez sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Starling
Marte up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Tag. out at second.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork. These guys work so hard on just every aspect, receiving the pitch, but then also getting into a position to get off a quick throw. Right there, that was perfect execution, and it allowed him to get the throw down to second in time.
Just missed.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 down, nobody on, and a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jorbeat B-Boss. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kodai Senga appears to be getting loose. Brazoban warming up as well. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's Trent Grisham. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. B-Boss gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one gets past the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben.
So man aboard at the plate. Ben Rice, 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just missed. The Yankees down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air, left side. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Holmes throws to first. Bebas back on a dive. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 16th homer of the year. It's 6-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Clay Holmes departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Kodai Senga.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's a little bit high.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees.
back, and they make a change to start
Number
the 6th.
63.
The new pitcher, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Luis Torrens.
Torrens in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that one hit to first. Boots it. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
So now here's the Mets DH, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss there. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Mark Leiter Jr. up and throwing. Yarbrough also getting ready. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. And there's one away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Jose Azocar. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Right through there for a strike. Torrens off of first with 2 away. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1. Fought off foul. In the dirt.
2 balls.
Goes to second. Save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
3 balls.
Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very gritty.
Back to the top of the lineup. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And there's a strike.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Stays alive. And he grounds one to the right side. Handled by LeMahieu. To first, Lindor retire. And the inning is over. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 4. Back now with the Subway Series. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fastball is outside. Action in the Mets bullpen. Genesis Cabrera preparing to come on if needed. Nunez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Azokar makes the grab, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 24,
Jason Dominguez. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tosses to first, and he's out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. 2 outs. Foul ball there.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one lifted to left, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the
Out
Yankees.
of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ryan
Number
Yarbrough.
33.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. That misses, and that's ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Yarborough goes 6 feet 5 inches, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is down low. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Grisham moving under this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 4.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Mets.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
92.
7th. Genesis Cabrera.
Genesis
Hasn't pitched in the last
Cabrera.
3 days. Here's the catcher,
Leading off
J.C.
for the
Esquera.
Yankees, the catcher, number 25.
The Yankees looking to rally. Just missed. Pitch in the dirt. 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Inside. And that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Okay.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Jorbit B-Boss will hit next.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Swing and a foul straight back. The Mets leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. That's out to center field. Acuna pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 4.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
56.
Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Starling Marte getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Marte.
And that's outside. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. LeMahieu sends it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The catcher, number 13, Luis Torrens.
And now it's going to be Luis Torrens. First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. That one missed. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Right through there, got him. And there's 2 down. Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit, 1 for 3.
Designated hitter, Tyrone Taylor.
First pitch, not close. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one is upstairs. Hard hit, right side. Rice takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 4. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Cabrera back to work. Fouled off. He was late. That misses, and that is ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Edwin Diaz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Nunez getting cranked up as well. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Judge.
That's inside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Judge out on the play.
If you want to be a great defense,
Now
you have to deliver
right
consistently.
fielder,
It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And he takes a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Comes up empty.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 6-4. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. Fouled off left side. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. Tim Hill, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Williams getting loose as well. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And next for the Mets, Jose Azocar. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss.
No, that's a foul ball.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips a corner. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Mark Vientos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Move to first. Lindor back in there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now at the plate,
Anthony
Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball, and you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
J.C. Esquera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. There's some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So a change being made at first base. On the pinch run, Oswald Peraza. 2 on, 1 out. J.C. Esquera will hit next.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late on that fastball.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hit in the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Jorbeat Bebos. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.